Here at the Mainline, Pennsylvania chapter of the National Alliance of Mental Illness, we wanted to compile 9 tips that we have for how to support those that have mental illness, whether you are a friend, a family member, or a caregiver. These tips are derived from the experiences of our moderator who runs our family and parent support groups. First, do not let anyone define your loved one by his or her diagnosis. Your loved one is beautiful and wonderful and just happens to be diagnosed with the disease of the brain. Focus on the word disease if it helps you. A reputable doctor and medication may be considered just as it would with any other disease. A therapist is important to help your loved one strengthen their brain, just like physical therapy would be necessary after a knee surgery. This isn't something you or your loved one are supposed to handle by yourself. I ask you to press pause on what you thought the next week, month, or year was going to be. This will be a roller coaster, although I hope your hills and valleys aren't too steep. Thoughts of life achievements will have their place once your loved one regains functionality. Our support group motto is one day at a time, and we knock on wood a lot when we are having good days. The journey is not straight or predictable. Educate yourself. Go to seminars. Take NAMI's Family to Family class. Read books. When you find a favorite book, read it again. A year later, perhaps, as you'll be at a different part of the journey and will learn new things the second time you read it. Find a community. Seek out support from others who are struggling with similar issues. By sharing our family's struggles with trusted friends, we get connected to others who are experiencing similar struggles. We embrace walk therapy, dinner therapy, coffee therapy, as it gives us an opportunity to listen to others' stories and to tell our own. Some stories give us hope, others pause. They all prepare us for where our journey will take us. If you can find a support group, join it. It will give you much validation, strength, and encouragement. Be community to others. We encourage you to be as transparent as you are comfortable being while still honoring your loved one's privacy. The more we share with friends and family that this is a disease of the brain, a disease that is misunderstood and can create alarming disabilities, a disease where early intervention is our best friend. As we tell our story, we join a movement to reduce the stigma of mental illness, and we will in turn help others who are beginning on this same journey. Realize that you can't fix your loved one. This is really brutal and hard to accept. You can help secure medical care and therapeutic care, but the burden is on the one with the diagnosis and their ability to engage in their own care. The timeline and path differ from person to person. Your loved one needs to do this as their own work. We often learn that we are trying to rescue our loved one from the depths of illness and fear instead of sitting beside them in their pain and allowing them to lean on us in their anxiety. Let me say that again. We are often trying to rescue our loved one from the depths of illness and fear instead of sitting beside them in their pain and allowing them to lean on us in the midst of their anxiety. This is a family affair. Many of us wish that we had started family therapy sooner. This provides a great opportunity to reconsider how we are responding as family members and caregivers. It allows us to facilitate a healthier family atmosphere. And if applicable, don't forget about the other members of the family who are living at home. This disease impacts the entire family, and the entire family should be cared for during the journey and the recovery. Love unconditionally. Understand that love is often unreciprocated during this journey. Your loved one has enough trouble loving themselves, so to show love to someone else can be challenging and complicated. At this moment, they are struggling with diminished self-esteem and increasing shame. The illness is cruel. Every nice thing you say to them will slide right off like Teflon. And even the tiniest bit of constructive criticism may stick like Velcro. Love them as they are often unable to love themselves. Put your oxygen mask on first. Self-care is not selfish. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So start early in your journey. Self-care is great modeling for our loved ones. Consider exercise, personal therapy, and socializing as a part of this self-care. Ask for help when you need it, as you can't do this alone. And again, it's a great way to be a role model for your loved one. Do the best job you can. Do the best job you can at that moment in time with the information that you have. We repeat this again and again in support groups. Looking backwards takes our eyes off the journey. Don't evaluate what you do based on what society says. Trust yourself and your care team that the GPS coordinates are correct for your journey, while at the same point accept that detours will be a part of the journey. We wish you the best. We're here if you need us. This journey will go up and down, left and right, forwards and backwards. In the end, these detours will help make you and your loved one smarter and stronger. Thank you.